Hi there, I'm Miss Odetta Bacchus, and today I'll be presenting my PowerPoint slideshow on the importance of promoting democracy and exercising rights in the classroom. I'll be exploring how civic life and ethics knowledge plays a crucial role in fostering an inclusive and participatory learning environment. Let's dive in and discover how we can empower our students to become active and responsible citizens. On the second slide, I've included a very short introduction on the importance of democracy in the classroom, and it says, democracy in the classroom is crucial. It empowers students to exercise their rights, express their opinions, and actively participate in decision making. It fosters an inclusive environment where every voice is valued. Let's embrace democracy and nurture responsible citizens. Going forward, I want to talk about some important terms that we often hear but might not fully understand. Let's start with democracy. Democracy, a form of government where power is vested in the hands of the people, either directly or through elected representatives, allowing for equal participation, representation, and protection of individual rights. Up next, civic life refers to the activities and responsibilities of individuals within their community or society. Ethics refers to the principles and values that guide individuals or groups in distinguishing right from wrong, influencing moral decision making and behavior. Moral refers to the guiding principles and values that shape individuals' behavior and decision making within a community or society. It involves distinguishing between right and wrong and acting in ways that are ethical and respectful towards others. And lastly, values are the core beliefs and principles that individuals hold, which shape their attitudes, behaviors, and decision making within a community or society. They provide a moral compass and guides individuals in making choices that align with what they consider important and meaningful. So there you have it. These are some key terms that are important to understand in our everyday lives. Next, I want to talk about the objectives for promoting democracy in our classroom. These objectives are super important because they help us create a democratic and inclusive learning environment. Here's what I'll be focusing on. First point, raise awareness. To increase awareness among educators about the significance of fostering democracy in the classroom. Second point, knowledge application. To demonstrate the practical application of knowledge gained in the civic life and ethics course within the educational context. Third point, emphasize morals and values. To highlight the crucial role of morals and values in creating a democratic and ethical learning environment. Fourth point, clarify roles and responsibilities. Define clear roles and responsibilities for both teachers and learners in contributing to a democratic atmosphere. And last point, empower learners. Empower students by explaining how they can actively exercise their rights while maintaining a respectful and democratic atmosphere. By focusing on these objectives, we can create a classroom that reflects the principle of democracy and prepare us to be engaged citizens in the future. So let's get ready to learn, discuss, and make our voices heard. Next, in creating a democratic classroom, the role of morals and values is crucial. Morals and values provide a foundation for respectful and inclusive interactions among students and teachers. They guide our behavior, shape our decisions, and help us navigate conflicts in a democratic manner, as it says here on the slide. Morals and values play a crucial role in creating a democratic classroom. When students understand and uphold principles like respect, fairness, and empathy, it fosters an inclusive and participatory learning environment. It encourages open dialogue active engagement, and the development of critical thinking skills. By embracing these morals and values, students learn to collaborate, appreciate diverse perspectives, and contribute to a democratic society. It also stated there a little note on the respect and tolerance of what moral and value is. So, moral instill values of respect for diverse opinions and backgrounds, while values promote tolerance and understanding, create an atmosphere where everyone feels valued. In this context, I'm going to talk about the teacher's roles and responsibilities. It says the teacher's responsibilities in fostering democracy is to create an inclusive and participatory classroom where every student's voice is valued, promoting critical thinking, open discussions, and molding democratic values. Now let's talk about the key responsibilities of teachers in fostering democracy in the classroom. Teachers play a vital role in creating an inclusive and democratic learning environment. Here are a couple of important responsibilities. First one, individualized educational plan, IEP development. Collaborate with the IEP team to create tailored plans for students with special needs, meaning that teachers should create personalized plans for students with special needs. This ensures that every student receives the support and accommodations they require to succeed academically and socially. Second one, differentiated instructions. Modify teaching methods and materials to accommodate diverse learning styles and abilities. So teachers should use various teaching strategies and materials to meet the diverse learning needs of their students. By adapting their instructions, teachers can engage all students and help them reach their full potential. Third one, classroom accommodation and modifications. Implement necessary adjustments to the classroom environment, assignments, and assessment. So teachers should make necessary adjustments to the classroom environment, curriculum, and assessments to accommodate students with different abilities. This promotes and ensures that every student can fully participate in the learning process. Fourth, collaboration with support staff. Work closely with special education specialists, paraprofessionals, and related service providers to meet students' unique needs. For example, a teacher might collaborate with a speech therapist to develop strategies for improving a student's communication skills. Fifth, regular communication with parents. Maintain open and consistent communication with parents or guardians regarding student progress and strategies for support. For example, a teacher might schedule regular parent-teacher conferences to discuss the student's IEP goals and address any concerns or questions the parent may have. By fulfilling these responsibilities, teachers can foster a democratic classroom where all students have equal opportunities to learn, grow, and succeed. Going forward, learners' roles and responsibilities. In the realm of special education, fostering a democratic environment is not only a goal but a crucial necessity to empower students with diverse abilities. The role and responsibilities of educators in maintaining such an environment are multifaceted, aimed at ensuring inclusivity, equality, and the holistic development of each student. Now let's shift our focus to the key responsibilities to learners in fostering democracy in the classroom. As learners, you also have an important role to play in creating a democratic learning environment. Here are some key responsibilities for you. Active participation. It's important to actively engage in the learning process by participating in class discussion, asking questions, and sharing your thoughts and ideas. Your active involvement helps create a vibrant and inclusive classroom where everyone's voice is heard. Second one, respect for differences. Embrace and respect the diverse perspective, backgrounds, and experiences of your classmates by fostering an environment of respect and acceptance. You contribute to a democratic classroom where everyone feels valued and included. Third one, effective communication. Practice effective communication skills by listening attentively to others, expressing your thoughts and opinions clearly, and engaging in respectful dialogue. Good communication helps build understanding and promotes a democratic exchange of ideas. Collaboration with peers. Work collaboratively with classmates. Embracing teamwork. For instance, during a group project, students work together, sharing ideas, dividing tasks, and supporting one another. They listen to each other's perspective, offer constructive feedback, and celebrate each other's achievements. Fifth, respect for others' independence. Recognize and support the independence of classmates. For instance, if a student needs extra time to complete a task, their classmates show understanding and patience, refraining from rushing or pressuring them. By embracing these responsibilities as learners, you contribute to the creation of a democratic classroom where everyone has the opportunity to learn, grow, and thrive. Let's dive deeper in exercising our rights by exploring examples and scenarios related to decision making and self advocacy. These are important aspects of exercising our rights effectively. Learners in special education can exercise their rights within the classroom by advocating for themselves and actively participating in their education. They can express their needs, preferences, and concerns to their teachers and support staff. They have the right to be heard and respected, and their opinions should be taken into consideration when decisions are made about their learning. By actively engaging in discussions, asking questions, and seeking clarifications, learners can assert their rights and ensure that their educational experience is tailored to their individual needs. Here are a few examples and scenarios to consider in. First one, decision making. Learners have the right to be involved in decisions and affect their education. For instance, they can participate in choosing their learning materials, selecting topics of interest, or deciding on classroom activities. This involvement empowers learners and helps them take ownership of their learning journey. Second point, self advocacy. Learners can exercise their rights by speaking up for themselves. For example, if they're struggling with a specific task or need additional support, they can communicate their needs to their support staff. By advocating for themselves, they can ensure that their educational experiences is tailored to their individual strengths and challenges. By providing these examples and scenarios, we can help our classmates understand how to apply their rights in real life situations. Next, integrating morals and values for a democratic classroom. It says, integrating morals and values in a democratic classroom is essential for creating a positive and inclusive learning environment. By incorporating these principles, students learn to respect and appreciate diverse perspectives, practice empathy, and develop a sense of responsibilities towards themselves and others. It encourages them to actively participate in decision-making processes, engage in respect dialogue, and contribute to the overall well-being of their classmate community. This integration helps students develop important life skills and prepares them to be active and engaged citizens in a democratic society. Now let's talk about some key morals and values that are important to a democratic classroom. Here are a few examples. Inclusion, emphasizing the importance of creating an inclusive learning environment where all students feel valued and supported. Respect, highlighting the significance of treating each student with dignity and recognizing their unique strengths and contribution. Equity, showcasing the commitment to providing equal access to educational opportunities and resources for all students. Collaboration, illustrating the value of working together with teachers, parents, and specialists to support student growth and development. Empowerment, emphasizing the goal of fostering independence and self advocacy skills in students with special needs. These key morals and values are really important in a democratic classroom. And lastly, in conclusion, promoting democracy and exercising the use of rights in special education classroom is crucial for creating an inclusive and empowering environment. By encouraging a collaborative approach between teachers and students, we can foster active participation, respect for diverse perspectives, and a sense of ownership over their education. Through open dialogue, valuing student input, and working together, we can create a classroom where every student feels heard, respected, and empowered. This collaborative approach not only promotes democracy but also enhances the overall learning experience for all students. And there I have my references that typically refers to my sources I use to support my work. So this is my presentation on promoting democracy in the classroom.